right, so hey, it's Tim Ria here live at the Durango Film Festival kickoff party. We got Jim Cunningham and a good friend. I want to thank Thomas for coming down to help and support the crew, knocking out interviews here. So what is the award and prize here, and what is that made of?
It's made out of an old piece of 35 millimeter film.
You sure it's not 70 millimeter?
Well,
Can you tell the difference?
I'd have to pull it apart. I don't think that would be a good idea. I don't know, whatever. It's an old piece of film. You know, it's old school, analog.
I love it.
Which we haven't done for 15 years at the film festival.
What's the award for? Jim, what's the award for?
This is for putting in about 300 hours of fun work getting films from the filmmakers into the theaters. So not exactly the most interesting stuff all the time, but I do enjoy.
There's a lot of people behind the scenes in filmmaking. It's not everybody in front of the camera. So all these things, all these ways that people get to see your work, get to see our work is just as important. When you see 300 names on the credits of a movie, you know it's more than just the guys in front of the camera. It's so many people in back of the camera, and so you're one of them. You're one of the reasons why people get to enjoy the art.
I'm listed after the third corpse. That's where they put me. So,
What? Tell us what your involvement with the Durango Film Festival is, and what's your background for people who don't know.
I'm an old IT guy, project management guy, which is exactly what this is. It's just a lot of spreadsheets, making sure you keep everything under control, what you've got, what you don't have, what needs to be
Continuity.
You got to fix a few things, yeah. So I work with the filmmakers and the projectionists and get your ducks in a row, and if I'm lucky by Sunday before the film festival, I'm done. Which doesn't seem to happen very often. There's always some last minute running around.
How long does it take to get? So say I send you a 70 millimeter of my movie. What do you do with it to get people to see it?
Everything's digital. There's no analog anymore.
So I was at the set of Hateful Eight of Tarantino's movie. He shot it on 70 millimeter. And I was like, this is like David Lean stuff, man. This is like the old school Dr. Zhivago or Lawrence of Arabia. And so if say I made that movie, you wouldn't have the ability to show it here on 70 millimeter. How would you get that so that this audience today could see this movie?
That film would have to be digitized, and I'm not sure Mr. Tarantino would be too thrilled about that. And once it's digitized, I can change format as needed and get it into the theaters.
So each venue here is different. So if I went to Gaslight, or if I went to a different theater, maybe the one in the shopping mall, so they have different ways that they project?
No, they run what are called, Gaslight we use. We don't use the DS9 anymore. They use what's called a DCP, Digital Cinema Package. And I can make those, or the filmmaker can provide them. The Anima City Theater and Durango Arts Center use what you can play on your own laptop, MOV, MP4, that kind of stuff. So filmmakers provide those.
So how many different variants do you have to come out with? I know with the latest brain fart. Hey, how's it going?
You can always edit that.
But like for international films, you have to do language translation, and there's the different audio.
Subtitles. Yeah, so if you're sending us a foreign language film, we have to have subtitles. Sometimes they're burned into the video. That's very convenient.
And so you can do that? You do that for the movies here? Like maybe the Finnish gentleman?
Yeah, sometimes the subtitles show up in a separate file. And it's just text. And I can incorporate that into the video. So
it's amazing. Well, I just shot a movie on Super 8.
Oh my goodness.
And so I'm going to come look you up, and we're going to have this thing. Look like 70 millimeter.
Digitize it, and then convert it.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations, man. It's a hell of an award. Like I said, I was runner-up, so.
Okay, next year you'll get it, hands down.
Thanks, brother. Have a good one. Appreciate you.
Destroy that.